Eco9 is sponsored by your Washington area Toyota dealers.
When you think of oysters, do you think of tasty snack or bay cleaning, shoreline protecting, habitat creating mollusks? Okay, probably not the second one, but oysters serve a much bigger role than just a warm-up for your main course. I took Eco9 out to the Choptank River for a first-hand look at how oysters help protect our environment. These are oyster castles. You can find them throughout the Chesapeake Bay and its tributaries.
This right here is what an oyster castle looks like.
And they have several very important jobs.
It's really a concrete building block, so each one of these can be stacked on top of the other in different formations to build restoration projects.
Amanda Poskaitis is a coastal expert with the National Wildlife Federation, and she's walking us through what these cinder block stacks are used for.
We're using these oyster castles to build onto existing infrastructure, which has become drowned due to climate change-induced sea level rise.
These oyster castles serve a dual purpose. They're helping reinforce the coastline, and they provide a place for different creatures to thrive.
They create really complex, dynamic 3D habitat for oysters to grow on, but also many other species love it, like polychaete worms, ribbed mussels, all kinds of small fish and crabs that love to live on these oyster castle projects.
They've been growing on this shoreline since last fall, but this was only designed as a temporary location. We hit the water to see where they would end up permanently.
We're going kayaking to go learn about oyster castles. We are in a shallow cove off the Choptank River, and we are about to take some oyster castles and transport them into their new home.
These are oyster castles that were seeded last year.
Dr. Matthew Gray is an assistant professor at the University of Maryland. He's wading into these chilly waters to help install these dynamic aquatic abodes.
We finally got them on top of this breakwater at the mouth of the cove on the Choptank River, and it's finally time to put them in place and have them interlock like Lego so that they can resist incoming wave action.
One of the goals of oyster castles is to reduce beachline erosion. Now you can see the shoreline behind me. It's pretty eroded. Now these oyster castles will help reduce wave action, which will in turn reduce beach erosion.
Coastal erosion is natural all over the Chesapeake Bay, but you've got infrastructure that you have to protect along all of our coastlines. So creating more solutions to protect infrastructure that's wildlife friendly is really what the National Wildlife Federation is looking to do through this project.
Look at all those beautiful oysters.
An innovative way to shield our shorelines and enhance our ecosystems. Oyster castles, protecting nature with nature. On the Choptank River, I'm meteorologist Michaela Lucero, WUSA 9.